Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. It's actually been a little while since I've vlogged because the previous vlog was the Copenhagen trip, and then the vlog before that I feel like I filmed probably over a month ago now. So yes, I feel like it's been a little while. I hope you're all well. I can't believe also, I recently also had my 1 year YouTube anniversary, which is kind of crazy. I've been uploading consistently every 2 weeks. I think bar one, I think I missed one for an entire year. So that's pretty cool. And I'm like proud that I have managed to do that because trust me, even though they are like max 15-minute videos, they actually take quite a long time to edit. So yes, I can't believe it's already been a year. Very exciting. Thank you so much for being here and subscribing. It's Monday today and I don't have any like official client freelance work to do, so I'm doing my own thing, which is kind of nice because we were away all weekend. So it's going to be a bit of a life admin slash chill kind of day. We also just had an IKEA delivery. We've ordered some more storage for the kitchen, just like some wire shelves, so hopefully we can do that today. I just did all my skincare. I've been keeping it in this little box just to make it easier. I washed my face in the shower and then got out of the shower, and the first thing I use is the Naturium Vitamin C serum, which is really nice and gives you a lovely glow. And then I do the Refi, I think this is called, yeah, Face Sculpt Moisturiser. Not the best moisturiser I've ever used, to be honest, but I do quite like that it's got these little facial massage balls on the side. They feel nice after the shower because they're nice and cold. I pretty much wear SPF every day whether I'm leaving the house or not, but this is the ultraviolet SPF 50 Queen Screen. This is SPF 50 plus, so that's very good. Fussy deodorant, and then that's it for skincare, although I would argue that perhaps this Say glowy super gel kind of feels like skincare, to be honest, but this is what I'm going to use as my little base. You'll see it's actually quite, oh yeah, you have to really rub this one in. I'm now going to use just like a skin tinted moisturiser. This one's from U Beauty. I did have some tan on a few days ago, so I feel like my face and neck aren't really the same colour right now, but that's okay. Moving on to concealer. This is just the concealer I use all the time. It's by Terry. Tiny bit under the eyes. Again, not going to go too crazy, just little areas of redness. Next, I'm just going to do some brow gel. This is the Air Brow by Kosas. I would normally put like some eyebrow pencil on or a gel that has colour in, but for a day at home, we're leaving it at this. I'm going to do a tiny bit of bronzer. This is the Rare Beauty Gentle Liquid Contour. For a little bit of colour, I've got the Ilia multi-stick here in the shade Dreamer, which you could use on your cheeks, on your lips, wherever you want. A little bit on the nose. Tiny bit of mascara, nothing crazy. That's kind of it really. I'm also obsessed with this Makeup by Mario lip gloss at the moment, Super Shine lip gloss in the shade Watermelon, just for a little something. I'm definitely a gloss person. So the original plan in the kitchen was to have some nice shelves above the coffee machine here, and we did actually order a nice set of shelves. However, we realised there's actually loads of wires and pipes and things behind that wall, so we just thought, you know what, let's not even go there with that. What we are going to do is move the print from here over to here. And then from IKEA, we've ordered a nice little shelving unit to actually like stand on the floor here instead. I'm gonna make the salad that I talked about earlier. I have become obsessed with it. I make it basically every week at the moment, and it revolves around the star of the show, which is these bold Beanco Queen butter beans. They are so good. If you haven't tried anything from this brand, honestly, you should try them. I think they're going into more and more supermarkets, so should be able to get your hands on them. They do amazing chickpeas, amazing butter beans, all kinds of beans, and they are just so good. Quite different to beans that come in a tin. So obviously I still buy beans and chickpeas in a tin because they are more affordable, but every now and then I get a jar of these because they are just delicious. So anyway, let me show you what goes into this salad. I've got the butter beans in there, I've chopped up a shallot, and then over here I've got some ricotta cheese, some parmesan and some lemon zest, and I'm basically going to use that little whisk to whisk it up to get some air into there to make it all fluffy. Over here I've been roasting a couple of red peppers and some tomatoes, and once it's cooled down a little bit I'm just going to roughly chop everything. I am just working from home today, but the 3 p.m. slump is about to hit, and it's about to hit hard. There's two things I'm going to do. I'm going to make a matcha. I'm also going to make some little energy bites, energy balls. I've been making like a variation of these on and off for the last like few years really. I've just got medjool dates, oats, some peanut butter, some cacao powder, chia seeds and some flaked almonds, and I'm just going to put all of this in the food processor and blend it all up. I might add a little bit of coconut oil if I think it needs a bit more glue. And I'm heading into Central for the evening. I feel like it's been a long time since I went to some kind of event in central London on a school night. So I'm meeting up with Bethan and we are going to a book event at Waterstones in Piccadilly Circus.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Morning, it's Friday at last and I am just getting myself ready for the day because I'm heading into town to film a few things for work. So I'm heading to Liberty, I'm heading to Selfridges, and it's a gorgeous day so it should be really nice out and about. I've got about 10 minutes before I need to leave, so I'm just trying to spruce up my hair a little bit. I haven't washed it in a couple of days, so I am just doing my best with my air wrap and some dry shampoo. Tomatoes are so beautiful. Yeah. I am finally having a quiet, chill day at home today. I was looking through my footage for this vlog last night and it's all a little bit all over the place. I'm having a lovely, quiet self-care Sunday today, but before we crack on with the day I wanted to just recap on the book event I went to the other night. This is the book, and I went to the publication day like launch event at Waterstones in Piccadilly Circus with my friend Bethan. We've both followed Hazel, there she is, Dr. Hazel Wallace. You might know her as the food medic. We followed her on the internet for like the last I think we worked out like 10 years. I remember I used to go to uni on the bus and listen to her podcast. She's got recipe books. She has written this incredible book all about your women's health, our cycles, hormones, and everything in between. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this today. She signed it for me, which is always fun as well. So yeah, I really want to sit down and have a read of this today. Also on the book front, I am so late to the party with this one. This is Girl, Woman, Other. It is so good. It's basically the story of, I think, 12 or 14, yeah, 12 women. On the back it says, "This is Britain as you've never read it, this is Britain as it has never been told. From the top of the country to the bottom, across more than a century of change, growth and struggle, Girl, Woman, Other follows 12 very different characters on an entwined journey of discovery. It's future, it's past, it's fiction, it's history. It's a novel about who we are now." You can see I've only got a little chunk left to read, so I'm going to try and finish that today. Had a bit of a tidy up, I've made my coffee, and now I'm finally going to do my nails. This is my box of nail bits. I'm going to be using the manicurist LED lamp. What colour am I going to do? Probably just a nude, to be honest. I like to put this little flannel down, lamp on top, and then this is everything I need, although the first job is to get my old polish off. My nails look horrible. Me and Ronnie are chilling whilst my bath is running, and I'm just having a little flick through Substack. Would love to know if any of you are subscribed to any good Substacks. One of my favourite Substacks, and actually the only one I pay for, is The Hyphen by Emma Gannon. So good. I love Emma. She is one of my favourite authors, writers, speakers, podcast hosts. She writes a lot about creativity, well-being, work, the future of work, the online world, just all things like that, interesting things like that. Yeah, she publishes lots of amazing, interesting articles on her Substack here. But one of my favourite sort of recurring posts that she does is called Slow Sunday Scroll. And basically she just kind of does a little roundup of interesting articles, longer reads, TV shows, podcasts, and she sort of like links interesting things she's come across. It's quite a nice way to sort of consume online content, but in a very sort of mindful way. But yeah, anyway, I would highly recommend you check her out. I think some of the posts are free to read, but most of them are behind a paywall. But it's sort of like, it's literally the price of a coffee every month. I'm just catching up on a few of her posts before I get in the bath. I was also just scrolling Netflix because I'm not too sure what to watch. Sometimes there's just nothing decent on Netflix, is there? I'm just looking for like a fun, easy something to read in the book. What's this? Sirens. #1 in TV programmes today. Maybe I'll try this in the bath.